What's up, guys? It's Monster Chappie. We're back today for some ranked gameplay. In today's video, I'm going to be using the Rams taking on the Saints of New Orleans. We are in St. Louis, and hopefully that home crowd can give us as much of help and support and basically back us up as well as Seattle's 12th man does. And the purpose of this video, guys, is we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl and kind of where does Seattle rank all-time defensively. And also with that, I got a really nice highlight for you during this game. So keep your eyes peeled because it's real nice. Get a little bit of nice little uniqueness going on. So let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Now, first off, we've seen Seattle dominate the Broncos. Yes, it was like 50 to like 10. Well, actually they had 8 and it was more like 40 something. But regardless, it was a very, very dominant performance against statistically the greatest offense of all time. And probably even non-statistically one of the best offenses of all time in the Broncos. And where does this put Seattle? You know, after such an impressive, not the lateral hurdle combo though. Oh, that's so nasty. Shout out to the homeboy Real Ease for that right there. You know, I told him I was gonna do it, so I finally got one in for him. But where do they rank all time? And one thing I always want to point out to people is that there's a few things that are different with Seattle compared to some of those older teams like the 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. You got the Buccaneers as well. So, you know, you pretty much got those three-ish teams and then the Seahawks, and you kind of got those four as the greatest. You know, there's some Steeler teams you may want to put in there and some other teams as well. But generally, those are the teams that come to the top of your head as far as all-time great defenses. And, you know, where does Seattle rank for you guys? Do you have them, you know, just top 5, just cracking it? Are they top 10? Are they the best? Where do you guys have them? Because I'm definitely curious to hear your input on this. Now, I have my opinion, and this is opinion only. There's no facts that will be said at this point, but I will mix in some facts to why I believe this, but let's go ahead and break it down anyway. I believe they are the best of all time, especially pass defense, but I think overall defensively they are number 1. And this is my reasons to support it. 1, they didn't play with the same rules that the other guys play with. I mean, now if you breathe on a guy, you know, they got the helmet to helmet. You can't really hit QBs. And the biggest thing is you really can't touch the wide receivers like you used to be able to. That changes everything. Not that I don't think those other defensive teams could play and adapt, but it makes it a lot different. I mean, points now compared to what they used to be is dramatically different. And, you know, QBs are having more successful numbers due to the new rules and things like that. So that alone, I think, puts them at a big advantage when you're talking about who's the best of all time. Because I feel like with those rules, you know, they've had to overcome a little bit more defensively. Now, the next thing I want to point out, and this to me is probably one of the biggest things, is the 3 offensive teams they faced. I would take those 3 against any of the offenses that the older defenses faced through their playoff runs. I mean, you're talking about Peyton Manning, one of the greatest QBs of all time, along with one of the greatest offenses of all time statistically and probably actually. You're talking about the Saints, who Breeze, you know, he's a great QB. And they have a great passing offense and some, you know, screens and things like that. Shut both of those guys down. Then you have my what I call the wild card, and that's the Niners, who have Kaepernick, a running QB. How many of those older teams faced a running QB like that? I don't know. That's just my thoughts. You know, I think the Niners have a great offense, and, you know, with Kaepernick makes it real tough. But y'all let me know in the comments below. Am I crazy? Am I way over the top? Am I overestimating? Whatever the case may be, leave it in the comments below. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I'm very curious to see what you have to say and where you guys rank them all time. But that's going to do it. Till the next time, we gone.